It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I've always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. And since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be? Won't you be? Please won't you be my neighbor? Welcome back, television neighbor. It's good to see you again. Today we're going to talk about William Shakespeare. He was a playwright hundreds of years ago who lived in England. He wrote many fantastic stories which we still read today. But the times in England were hard. People were poor. The food was not good. So, let's go check it out. Oh, silly me, I almost forgot to feed my fish. George is his name. He's quite special. People are worried that I always forget, but this is a one-time occurrence, so don't worry, when I'm gone, they get fed. The food in medieval England was very basic. They mostly ate what they grew, including brown bread, made sometimes from acorns, eggs, and cheese. The other crops they grew, like corn and beans, was sold in the market for things they needed, like candles. Ding dong! Who could that be? Oh, it's the mailman, Mr. McFeely.
Hello.
Come on in. What have you got for me?
A letter.
Oh, thank you. It's an invitation to the Globe Theatre in London. They want me to go to a play from William Shakespeare. It's called Hamlet, a comedy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, now that we have the mail, let's go on to the land of make-believe.
Woo woo! Woo woo!
Hey, in the land of make-believe, here is King Friday and Lady Elaine. Here we're going to talk about the clothes they wore back
What did they wear back in those times?
Well, the royalty, like you, kings and queens, they wore exactly what you're wearing. Robes and fancy clothes and capes.
I must say, we look quite dashing.
Oh, yes, you do, you do. But the poor people, the peasants, as we called them,
Down there?
yeah, they wore very shabby clothes that they made by hand. They also wore tunics, which is like a skirt, but yes, guys wore them too. Well, they had boots and stockings held up by a big, thick belt. That was the basic wear then, and that's what Shakespeare wore.
That's cool.
Yes, it is. Goodbye, King Friday.
Bye.
Goodbye, Lady Elaine.
Good boy. Woo woo. Woo woo.
Well, it's good to be back. Finally, music. The music in that time period consisted of violins and flutes and all sorts of... What's that? Mitchell Jackson? Is that you?
Why, yes it is.
Oh, that is such a pretty instrument. What is it called?
This is called the violin, and it is a very beautiful instrument.
It is. Can you tell us more about it?
Why, yes, you just use this rod and run it over the strings to make a beautiful sound.
Oh, that is so lovely. And how about this instrument? What is it called?
Why, yes, this is the flute, and in order to play this fine instrument, you need to put your fingers in these holes and then blow on the mouthpiece. Here, why don't you give it a try?
Oh, I haven't played in such a long time.
Go on.
I hope I don't embarrass myself.
Okay, that's quite enough. Thank you.
Oh, long time. Well, thank you very much, Mitchell Jackson.
Anytime.
Well, today we learned about a great writer of poems and plays, William Shakespeare. I hope all you learned something along the way and also had fun. And remember, you are special.